Hello everyone and welcome back to Danganronpa, where we're going to hear from our friend Genocide Jill.
It's an exciting day.
It is very exciting.
Yep, here we go.
It was your fault after all.
My fault, Master's fault. When our faults combine, they soar to even greater heights.
Whoa.
What?
Just answer the question. Did you kill Sakura?
Well, to be honest, Miss Morose and me don't actually share our memories. So I can't really say what was going on. But I was just minding my own business, sleeping peacefully when someone shook me awake. Was it a prince paying me a visit? I wondered. So I opened my eyes to see... splatter everywhere! I was not prepared for that. And, well, I guess it took me by surprise. I got so startled, I smacked her with the first thing I could find, which I guess was a bottle. Sakura was just worried about you, and you're terrible. No, she's terrible. Thanks to her, I murdered someone who wasn't an adorable boy for the first time ever.
And when it was all over, you collected the pieces of the bottle to get rid of the evidence, didn't you?
I wasn't about to die for some woman. If I'm gonna go down, I want it to be for killing Master.
Fantastic.
Just go away and die your meaningless death alone. Don't drag me into it.
But I just can't catch a break, you know? Fate's got it out for me. Because normally, Sakura should have been able to dodge my attack no problem.
Even as strong as she is, she must have still been reeling from Hiro's attack.
I don't think so.
Come
Nope.
on. That's, you know, but anyway, I'm not the one that killed Ogre. So that's good.
So that's good? Keep talking like that and Hina's gonna...
Well then, that's that. Let's start the vote.
No. Huh? I thought for sure you'd have some words for Hiro on that one.
Wrong. Come on, everyone, we're ready to vote, right?
It's so owie!
No, not quite yet.
Huh? Not yet? Why not yet?
Don't you think there was something odd about Toko's story? I mean, you had to have noticed. Odd? Huh? Hiro's attack, and then Toko's, but that still wasn't the end of it.
It wasn't?
Tell us your story one more time. Tell us what happened after you fainted. Then even this gaggle of idiots should understand what I'm talking about.
Your wish is my command, darling.
It's not over yet, is it? The one who killed Sakura is...
It's gonna be the yellow powder, I have a
It
feeling.
would make sense.
Let's see.
I was just sleeping peacefully, and all of a sudden, Sakura was right there in front of me. I remember waking up right in front of the magazine shelf.
You were taken by surprise when you saw Ogre covered in blood. So you smashed her head in with the Monokuma bottle?
You got it! I smashed her good!
And where did the attack take place?
Right where I woke up. I killed her there in front of the shelf.
No, that's wrong.
Figured it out right at the end. As soon as Sakura or Byakuya said, where did it take place? I'm like,
We
wait,
found Sakura sitting upright in a chair. If the blow by the shelf was the cause of death, there's no explanation why she was in that chair.
So, you finally noticed.
That's just another lie from a bloodthirsty serial killer.
Are you sure you didn't attack her while she was sitting in the chair?
No, I'm sure she's telling the truth. Anyone who saw the murder scene should think the same way.
that has to be it. The evidence that proves there was an attack in front of the magazine shelf was the blood.
I got it! Sakura was definitely attacked in front of the shelf. The blood stained by the magazines is proof of that.
Then she must have moved the body after she killed her, right? All to make it look like I did it. Because when I hit her, she was sitting in the chair.
Hey, come on now, look at me. I can't carry anything heavier than my own scissors. There's no way I could move a muscle-bound heavyweight like that.
Then what's the deal?
Well, are you still convinced the case has come to an end?
But
Plus, the biggest mystery of all, the locked room, still has yet to be explained. Until we take care of that, we can't say this case has been properly settled.
I will say, I'm a little stumped on the
I
locked
think
room.
Sakura poisoned herself or did something that she knew she was gonna die and then staged it and juried the door
Maybe.
and sat in the chair.
Easy. After
Or
She killed
Aoi's the
Sakura.
killer.
Toko just hid in the locker again.
So she just hid in there till everyone showed up and opened the door? And while everything was all confused and hectic, she just snuck out of the locker into the group.
No, I don't think that's possible.
The reason there's no way Toko's hiding in the locker is because
I saw it for myself.
I guess. I don't know what that means.
Before we opened the door to the rec room, Hina and I
Oh,
thought
and it was empty.
inside.
I forgot about that.
And at that point, the locker was already open. So obviously Toko couldn't have been hiding in there.
Okay then, where was she hiding?
I don't know. What's this whole locked room thing about anyway?
How do you not know? You killed her!
I think the fact that I don't know proves I didn't kill her. Thank you very much. You're lying.
No, she's not. I've been saying all along, there's still more to this case.
But if Genocide Jill didn't do it, that means Ogre didn't die from the shot to the head.
That powder has something to do with it.
I think. I'm pretty sure.
I've got it. Did somebody poison that candy? Because that candy wrapper was on the floor. And when she opened it, the powder came out and went on her shoe.
But I thought she gave. Oh, she gave. No, because she gave one of those candy bars to Hiro, so he probably would have not been feeling great. No, what I think happened is I think Sakura teamed up with Aoi. And I think Sakura locked herself in. I think Sakura locked herself in the room.
And
Well, I can't imagine what else could have killed her.
that's because you're overlooking vital information.
Or choosing to ignore. Could we really be missing something so important? If there's another possible explanation, maybe it's.
Where are we at now?
Yellow. It's the yellow. Going to be the yellow powder, I think.
What was it that killed Ogre? If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack, then what was it?
What was the Monokuma file for? What did that say?
It's just the time of death.
There is evidence of a strong blow to the victim's head. No other injuries. Ah, it seems at some point the victim suffered from violent vomiting of blood.
There's no other possible cause. What killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other than the shot to her head. So you're dead set on blaming me, huh?
There's one place I might find a clue. It would have to be written in there.
I'm wondering if it's the Monokuma file because we don't really know that.
Ogre. If it wasn't from Genocide, then what was it?
There's no other path that killed Sakura. I can't think of
That one.
anything other than the shot to...
There we go.
No, that's wrong.
It's the vomiting of blood.
According to the Monokuma file, Sakura had vomited blood. I think we can assume there's a chance this was related to her cause of death. In fact, there was even a trace of blood left around her mouth.
Well, I mean... Maybe when she got hit with the bottle, she cut the inside of her mouth.
If that's all it was, the file wouldn't have specified vomited blood. Not to mention, I didn't find any cuts inside her mouth.
You even checked in there? God, you really are into dead bodies!
No, I'm not into dead bodies. What I'm into is solving mysteries.
But if there wasn't a cut or anything, then what made her vomit blood?
Some sort of reaction within her body. Most
Yellow
likely,
powder.
Sakura was poisoned.
Poisoned?
There we go.
Right. This is the conclusion I've arrived at, and so there can be no mistake.
You're making me go all weak in the knees! She was poisoned? It isn't possible!
Is it really so hard to believe? Then let me explain exactly how the culprit was able to poison her.
You can... explain it?
Oh, it's so owie.
Of course, if you don't mind.
Everyone quiet! Shut up and listen to Master!
but you're the only one talking.
The key to unlocking this mystery was hiding in the chem lab up on the 4th floor.
Huh? Not in the rec room? Then I could have found it all along.
You never would have, since you gave up on the search the moment you were barred from the crime scene.
Well, yeah, good point.
There's a big shelving unit in the chem lab that houses a variety of mixtures and chemicals. And that's where I found this.
Is that the poison?
It's not an especially powerful poison, but it'll still kill you if you drink an entire bottle. But the specific properties don't matter. What does matter is where I found it.
Where'd you find it?
The shelf is divided up into 3 sections, A, B, and C. In section A, dietary supplements. In B, reagents. And in C, a variety of lethal chemicals.
And that's where the poison came from? Section C?
Well, that's the question, isn't it?
The bottle of poison Byakuya just showed us. I'm sure I know where he got it. It was on the same shelf. So it was on section A.
Hey.
I got it! The poison was actually in Section A, wasn't it?
Huh? You just said that Section A was for supplements or whatever.
Strange, isn't it? Why would there be a bottle of poison mixed in with all those nutritional additives?
Yeah, so? Why?
Because the culprit switched it out. That's why.
What do you mean?
I mean, this.
I couldn't believe my eyes. Byakuya put the bottle of poison to his lips and
Master!
we were so shocked at what we were seeing, all we could do was stand there and watch. But as if it were the most natural thing in the world, Byakuya was as calm as ever.
It's the protein powder.
Oh, that tastes awful.
Oh no! Master's in real trouble! You have to drink some water! You can't just swallow powder! It'll stick to your throat!
Idiot! He just swallowed poison! We need to make him spit it out!
The flavor certainly makes me want to spit it out. What's so high quality about this stuff?
Huh? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the protein, of course.
Protein?
Can I see that bottle for a second?
Oh, sure. Do whatever you like.
Kyoko took the bottle from Byakuya and scraped out a bit of the contents with one finger. She touched her finger to her tongue.
This is... it's protein powder.
Correct. That wasn't poison in the bottle, but harmless protein powder. Which makes one wonder, the poison that should have been in that bottle, where did it go?
The bottle of poison was actually filled with protein powder. Which would mean that conversely, the poison must have been in... Could it be? Is that what was dumped all over the floor?
Protein drink.
Hello. Got it. Gonna shoot those letters. Oh, come on, that's not right.
Now I understand.
So there was one thing spilt all over the floor.
Poison must have been poured into the protein can. If the protein's in the poison bottle, it seems only logical to assume the reverse is true, right?
Absolutely. The contents of each container were switched. So the protein was in the bottle of poison, and the poison was in the protein can. Once you accept that, it becomes obvious how the culprit was able to get Sakura to drink the poison.
Holy crap!
All they had to do was hand her something there at the scene, and she was happy to drink the poison herself.
The protein drink,
I got
right?
it. You're saying they gave her a protein drink, right?
A protein drink which actually contained a deadly poison.
What?
That's all it took to kill Sakura. That is the true cause of death.
You know, I do remember Ogre saying that protein stuff was good for all kinds of aches and pains. So maybe she took it to try and help with the whole bleeding head wound thing.
But what was offered to her instead was a bottle full of poison. And I already know exactly who swapped the mixtures.
For real? Who was it?
Evidence revealing who replaced the two materials was left in the chem lab for anyone to see.
It has to be... It must be what we found in front of the shelf.
The footprints. Where's the powder? No, footprints in the powder.
Yeah.
I got it! The footprints left behind in front of the shelf. That's the evidence you're talking about, isn't it?
I visited the chem lab this morning, and there were definitely no footprints there at that point. They must have appeared around the time of the murder, which leaves no doubt that they're connected. What's more, the footprints were in front of Section A, where I found the bottle meant for the poison. The culprit must have gone to Section A to swap the poison and protein, leaving their footprints behind. And given how clear the prints were, figuring out who they belong to will pose no problem. All we have to do is check everyone's footprints right now. Then we'll see who...
Sakura's shoes had it on
It
there.
was me.
Oh, you win.
The footprints. They're mine.
Hina?
If you're all gonna find out anyway, I'd rather you hear it straight from me, you know?
Then Ogre's killer was...
Yep. I did it. I killed Sakura.
Just as I suspected. The footprints were made by a pair of sneakers. There was no mistaking it.
Why is everyone agreeing to this like easily?
The only people here who wear sneakers are...
Makoto and Hina?
I guess.
I got it! Me and Hina are the only ones. Oh, so Hyakuya. That explains why you...
Makoto, are they yours? No. Ah, okay. Because that narrowed it
If the
down.
footprints didn't belong to Makoto, that left only one other possibility. Just Hina. Plus, Hina's been acting strange ever since the trial began.
Yeah.
You were in an awful rush to get to the vote, weren't you? This whole time, you've been focused on pinning the crime on someone else, haven't you?
I mean, that's kind of the point.
Yeah.
I can't believe it.
What about it can't you believe?
Well, it's just... the two of them were so close.
That's likely exactly why it turned out this way. Because they were so close, Sakura didn't think twice about it when Hina handed her the concoction. Hina used that trust to kill her. She deceived the victim, and she tried to deceive all of us. I have to say, Hina, coming from you, this was a particularly nasty little scheme.
Hina, is it true? Did you really kill Sakura? And if you did, why? Why would you do that?
I found her. There in the rec room. She was hurt. She asked me to bring her that protein drink. But when I went to get the powder from the chem lab, it just occurred to me all of a sudden.
Now's my chance to kill her. That's what you thought, right? That's when you switched out the protein powder, and that's when you gave her the poisoned mixture.
And then she downed it all at once. And then
Hold it. I'm not convinced.
No.
You're not about to claim she wouldn't kill a close friend, are you?
I'm thinking she had some cooperation is where this is
Still
going.
don't get it, do you? The game we're playing here isn't so kind. Honeyed words like friendship don't matter here. What matters is outwitting the opponent, defeating them. Not a person alive would sacrifice themselves for another. In the end, we're all in it for ourselves, just like how this girl sacrificed Sakura to save herself.
You say that, but I'm still not convinced.
Because of the locked door.
How many times do you plan to repeat yourself?
Don't misunderstand me. I'm not saying it because of some misguided sentimentalism, but there's still that one unsolved mystery, and I'm not convinced.
Are you talking about the locked room problem?
Hina, if you really are the killer, explain it. How did you create that locked room?
So everyone tried to kill Sakura.
Well, that doesn't matter. Just because I'm guilty, that means I have to tell you everything?
No, it doesn't. But the fact that you won't tell us concerns me.
Surely you're not. Do you honestly think Hina didn't actually kill her?
And if I do?
Impossible. She switched out the mixtures. She's the culprit.
The
There's
only
no
person
way
left then is
that
Byakuya, but I don't think it's him.
I think
Sure
Sakura.
about that? Even ignoring the fact that I don't want to believe it, it just doesn't fit.
What doesn't fit?
I mean, why would someone leave such a clear clue like a footprint? It's too obvious, too easy.
He's right.
I was thinking
Makes
that,
it
but I
look
was like,
you
eh.
wanted people to suspect you.
That was... I was just nervous. So, I didn't notice I'd left
I'm
a
so
footprint.
confused now.
You didn't notice?
Yeah, that's just how it was. What can I do?
Listen, Hina. Could you go into a bit more detail? Tell us more about when you switched the poison and the protein.
I'm gonna say there's something else that doesn't add up.
How come? That doesn't matter.
Hina, please, I'd like to know too.
Fine.
Waste your time if you like. It's clear that Hina is the culprit.
Now I'm thinking, I don't think it's Byakuya, but he is sweating it
I also
out.
don't think there's any killer.
There's nobody else to suspect. Nobody else could have possibly done it.
Go ahead, Hina. Start from the moment you arrived at the chem lab.
Well, right away I went to Section C and got the poison.
Because so if Sakura killed herself, do we still have to have a class trial? I guess is the important part.
I don't know.
Because now the only thing I can think of is that Aoi was trying to because I know, in Japanese culture, suicide is super taboo. So I'm wondering to try to save embarrassment sort of thing.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's why she's admitting to it. But they never really explain how a suicide would work in this.
And is that when you spilled the powder in front of that part of the shelf?
Yeah. When I opened the bottle, I dropped it like an idiot.
I see. Okay then, go on.
No.
Then I moved to Section A and got the protein powder, and that's where I switched them. Once I was done with that, I took the protein can that had the poison in it and left the room. But I accidentally put the bottle filled with protein powder back on the wrong shelf. And because of that, everything I did got found out. And that's it.
She's too calm.
That story you just told. First you went to Section C to get the poison. Then moved to Section A to get the protein, right? Meaning you went from Section C to Section A. Do I have that correct?
Yeah.
But if that's true, the footprints, there would have been.
She only went to Section A to get the bottle.
So she thought.
I think she really got the
Can you
powder.
repeat that series of events one more time?
What's wrong with you, Big Mac? You're being awfully pushy.
It's the same thing no matter how many times you hear it. How long until you're satisfied?
How long until we figure it out? Until I uncover the full truth of this case. What was the source of the powder?
First I went to
Her foot is suspicious. Sakura's foot has powder on it.
Right. According to Byakuya, the powder would have had to have been spilled after the incident took place. But I don't think Sakura's footprint wasn't one.
That's when I grabbed the poison.
And you spilled some of the powder on the ground in front of the shelf.
Yeah. When I grabbed the bottle, I dropped it.
Okay, and then?
I moved from Section C to Section A.
Alright.
And that's where I switched the powders. Once I was done switching them, I put the bottle filled with the protein powder back in section A. Then I took the bottle with the poison in it. And
The
left
footprints in the powder would be it for the from
That's all
C to
there
A.
is to it.
Okay.
Is my
try
guess.
That's enough. How much longer must we tolerate this?
Where were the footprints and what direction were they facing? Those facts clearly contradict what Hina just told
It
us.
came from here and then walked
First I
out.
went to section C. That's when I grabbed the poison.
Alright, that's fine.
Yeah.
And you spilled some of the powder on the ground.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I moved
That's
from
one.
section C.
Good job. No, that's wrong.
No, it's wrong.
It's wrong.
You said you went to get the poison from section C. And that's where you spilled the powder, right?
Yeah? What about it?
And after that, you said you moved from section C to section A to get the protein. But the footprints left at the scene were not moving from section C to section A. That contradicts what you just said.
Okay.
Then maybe she moved in some weird direction on purpose to disguise her movements?
No, that can't be it. Remember what Hina just said?
Right, that she didn't notice that she left a footprint.
What the? Hina, what's the meaning of this?
Well,
And we're gonna find out what the meaning of this all is in the next episode.
Jeez.
Oh man.
I know, it's suspense.
Like, I thought I had it. When I was like, I did it. I was like, yes, got it. No, wait, that was too easy.
I've
Plus, it didn't
seen
explain the locked
suicide
door.
the whole time, and if it ends up being suicide, big pat on the back for me. But if it's not,
I mean, how do you...
Byakuya.
It seems weird. Yeah, I mean, pretty much everyone has confessed to this crime except for us.
Byakuya and Kyoko and us.
Yeah. Anyway, that's going to do it for us. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.